What's up? What's up? It's your boy Tay Speaks.
What's poppin'? It's your girl J Money, the soul pleaser.
And
Really?
keep all that. We
Really?
back with another episode
Really?
of Juice 901, man. You ain't tell. I thought, whatever. We back with another episode of Juice 901. You know how it go, man. And we back. We can't even say back this time. We actually consistent. So you got to appreciate the consistency.
I'm proud of us.
And of course, we got a special guest today. But before we get into that, let's talk about butt that chicken. What is butt that chicken? Man, butt that chicken is the newest, hottest thing in the market based in Atlanta. But guess what? It can come to you. Basically, it's a breading. It's a breading, it's a breading mix that you really don't need to mix anything with. You know how you season your chicken with your garlic pepper and lemon pepper and all onion powder. I said garlic. Is garlic? Y'all put garlic on it? Whatever. Onion powder, all that. You really don't need it because this is all you need, man. It come in two different flavors. Hot. It come in seasoned if you want to do that. And man, you can mix with it. You can put it on anything, really. Seafood, chicken, pork chops, whatever you want to put it on. I ain't had no pork chops in a minute now that I'm thinking about it. But you can literally put it on anything, man. Just make sure you use offer code JUICE to get $10 off, man. At first it was 10%, but they said let's bump it up a little bit. Let's give them $10 off their first purchase. So I know some people were complaining about the shipping. You can put $10 off. Basically, they're shipping, man. They put your $10 back in your pocket and put that in gas, man. You know, $10 in gas might not go a long way today. Now the gas prices went up, but it also put $10 back in your pocket for anything else you want to use it on. Like I said, just make sure you use offer code JUICE to get $10 off your purchase. And this buttthatchicken.com is where you can purchase it. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, or any type of social media, man. Like I said, deep fried, pan fried, bake it, whatever you want to do, man. But that chicken. Juice 901, $10 off. Let's get it.
Yeah, so we would like to thank But That Chicken for sponsoring this episode. But now let's get into the juice.
Hey.
We got a new guest.
Let's get it.
We're going to let him introduce himself, wild out, Instagram, all that. Go ahead.
Tell him who you is, bro. Tell him who you is.
All right, so this is Gabe, a.k.a. G2, a.k.a. Mr. Pip, a.k.a. whatever else y'all know me by that I don't know. I'm a young investor. I'm also a young business owner, and I'm also a young professional in the greater Memphis area.
Business owner. What business you got? Let them know what it is.
The business I own is Cash Clowns FX. What we are is an online education platform for cryptocurrency, regular digital currency. I don't want to say stocks, but if you learn from us, you'll be able to pretty much trade stocks too on a technical level. So it's pretty much what we do.
So we would like to start off in the beginning, just in case people don't know where to start with currency or crypto or what to do. So we're going to ask like basic questions in the beginning, then we're going to get right into it.
For sure.
So what would be the best platform for?
So for digital currency, I think one of the best platforms would be blockchain. A lot of people don't like Robinhood, but I like blockchain because it was like kind of like the foundation for Bitcoin. They also have Ethereum on there, XRP, and a bunch of other digital currencies. So I like blockchain as a base. There are a lot of them out there. I would encourage everybody to do your research. But for me, it's blockchain.
Blockchain is the currency, the crypto, or that's that.
It's a platform.
Okay.
It's an online platform.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
They're one of the first
So,
and like kind of like the foundation. Everything else kind of came after blockchain.
Gotcha.
So why do you think people don't like Robinhood? Do you think it's because of the negative things they had going on with GameStop? Can you tell us a little bit about that and what happened?
I do. People are against Robinhood pretty much because they were kind of plucking people's orders. They were halting trading during the whole GameStop boom. They also like to call it a meme stock. So they were halting orders and kind of stopping people from putting in trades. It was pretty big. They were stopping profit. Nobody likes that. So that's kind of what's going on with that, or what went on with that. So they got a lot of negative publicity because of that.
I did. I mean, I heard about that also because I was also watching a video today with a guy talking about Robinhood, and his perspective on it was because he said it makes you want to invest more. I forgot the way he described it. It's basically a setup for you to keep buying and buying and buying, the way they set the platform up. I forgot the exact reason. I personally use Robinhood, but I'm also just getting started.
For sure.
And I mean, I think it's a good way to start. I know you got apps like Public also.
Yeah. You have a mirror trade for stocks and all that, but I like Robinhood because it is good for beginners, and they do allow you to purchase stock or crypto, some crypto that they offer. So
And it's easier to read until
exactly,
you get advanced.
exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great beginner platform.
So it's not all bad.
Yeah, no.
You can
no.
start off with
I use Robinhood because I'm lazy. Like I buy my Dogecoin on Robinhood. I'm lazy.
That was my next question. I was just about to ask it. I know I invested in Dodge, but I didn't. It was like $30. I didn't do it that much.
Yeah.
I kind of backed out of it. I'll be honest, because I know it's a waiting game. You gotta, when it comes to investing in cryptocurrency.
For sure.
But I definitely backed out. I think I got it when it was like 44 cents.
Yeah. Yeah,
44
some people got it at 8 cents. I think I first got mine at like 15, 16 cents.
Oh, you had it for a minute then.
Yeah, I still own some, but I pretty much take profit at certain points. I mean, that's what it is when it comes to technical trading. I technical trade like all of this. So that's kind of why I'm here, because I want to promote technical trading and people getting educated. So you just don't start off with no knowledge and you just get in there and you just wait. It's better if you have like some technical knowledge, you can actually pull up these charts and kind of like follow the market patterns and actually see where it's going. That way you can use that for your own leverage and your own gain and way better profits.
So for a person who doesn't know where to start, what's some advice that you can give them when it comes to, like, I don't know anything about trading? I know there's always YouTube, but even some people would be like, I don't know what to even type into YouTube.
Right.
It's just, what would you recommend the first step be? I know you said get into technical training, but that sounds like
Cash Clowns FX. You need to
Cash
start
Clowns
with us.
FX.
There you go.
I was waiting.
Start with us.
I was pushing you that way.
Yeah. We start from the basics, and you just go up and up and up, and then you get to a point where you're able to teach other people. But you're always a student. You should always be a student, always learning. I'm always a student.
So when did you say you and someone else?
Yeah, my business partner, he wasn't able to make it today. But yeah, we pretty much started Cash Clowns because I'm not gonna mention the name of the business, but there's a certain business that was kind of leaving people hanging, and so they felt kind of lost. And so we saw that there was a need to, pick up these lost people and kind of guide them when it came to learning and trading, because they kind of wanted somebody to hold their hand and not just throw them out there with a bunch of information that they didn't really know how to put that well together. It's kind of like having a teacher in school. Like, somebody can throw you the textbook, but it's up to the teacher to be kind of like the medium when it comes to that information. Right. So I'll say that's kind of the role we played in forming and making Cash Clowns, and that's what we wanted to do.
And when did you guys start? What year was it?
So officially, I want to say we actually registered our business maybe like last summer, but we've been trading a good bit. I'll say close to 2 years now.
Okay.
So, yeah.
And you actually been getting a lot of good reviews from your students. I've seen a couple of them. So how does it feel to actually be like, okay, this is actually working out?
It feels good. That's the whole point. A lot of them actually had the issue that I mentioned. They were just kind of out there in the open water. So we were able to kind of reel them in and be very personable with them, and lead them to this knowledge and kind of guide them on their trading journey. So, yeah, that was our whole purpose, and I'm glad people are learning, and we're fulfilling,
the right way.
Exactly.
Because there's a lot of craziness going on with that area subject.
So let's. I want to go back a little bit though. So stocks with our generation is just not becoming a popular thing when it comes to. I know a lot of people I know that wasn't in the stocks last year are more into learning about it this year.
For sure.
So like let's go back with you personally. Like, when did you start to gain the interest in it? Not even just crypto, just like in investing in that kind of thing in general.
Investing in general? I'm gonna say it's been close to 3 or 4 years when I first started. But I pretty much had people, reaching out to me about stocks, about currency, wanting me to learn, wanting me to get in. So, I figured I was at that age. At that time, I was pretty early in my professional career working and stuff. So I was like, I might as well invest this money that I put aside, because I was always taught, to put up money when it comes to like saving and investing. So I was like, I need to do something with this money that I'm saving. I need to make it work for me. I need some passive income. And so, other people reached out to me. I mean, I have a pretty good support system. So I thank them for that. So other people got me involved, and I kind of took the reins from there. But
That's
yeah.
dope. Man,
Sure.
I wish that a lot. I wish that a lot more people in our community actually took the time to, like you said, you were taught to save and put up money even before
sure.
you started investing, and that's one thing that a lot of us are not taught unless we run across someone. I know a few of us were taught that, but a lot of us weren't.
Yeah.
And even if we were taught it, when it comes to the particulars of things like how to do it and what to put your money in, that's one of those things you kind of have to find out on your own or from
For
watching
sure.
a
Yeah,
podcast or something like that.
Yeah, it's just it's a part of financial literacy, and
Exactly.
we don't really have that circulating, or we didn't have it circulating that well. I think it's way better now, but yeah, it's all a part of financial literacy. I mean, we weren't really taught that in school.
Maybe that should be another service that you guys offer
Yeah,
Eventually.
yeah, for
you know,
sure.
along down the line.
I mean, I think we do our part. Like, I feel like we're a part of financial literacy. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
We don't offer everything, but I do think we're a part of that. Offering this service and offering this education that nobody can take away from you. Pretty much, it's another skill.
Exactly. And it's free information to the point where it's like, it's ways to make money.
Right.
But, so many people just, when something is easy, but at the same time, it's like before you get started, it seems like the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah.
And when people hear stocks, it's like,
Yeah.
first thing, like someone said to me today, I was talking about AMC. Investing in AMC today and on Facebook. And I know a lot of folks was like, I don't want to lose money. It's like, well, some of these stocks you can buy, like I said, at 41 cents or even 15 cents or 10 cents. Like, people
like
think
penny
they
stocks.
have, exactly. Like, people think they have to spend $700 on one stock. It's like, man, if you put $700 on one stock, you know nothing about it. That's a issue with
Right.
itself.
Yeah. That's all about education, though. Shout out to AMC, paying my light bill this week.
Man, that's what I'm saying. Hey, I got in.
Yeah.
I got in yesterday, man. I waited too long, but I made something.
Yeah, for sure. No, it's a good long hold, but yeah, that's all a part of the education, because we have a segment about psychology, but you have to be willing. You have to be willing to lose money and put that money up in risk. And that's all about psychology, and also includes like risk management as well, which is huge when you're investing in anything. You gotta know what you're risking, what you can risk, and how much you're risking. So that's pretty huge when it comes to investing. So you have to get over that hump before you put any money out.
It all boils down to patience. Like,
Yeah.
that's the thing. You're not gonna make money tomorrow.
Exactly. Yeah, wealth is built over time.
The difference between being rich and wealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that whole Forex trading trend that was going on at one point, that pop up?
That was my next question.
That's funny because that's what we do. Like, we teach how to trade in the foreign exchange market. So the thing about it is that company, whose name I won't mention, a lot of them got people to pretty much recruit for them. So that was the huge thing. People were being thrown off by recruiting instead of actually like learning the business, learning how to trade, and then
Exactly.
learning that market. Forex is just like the stock market. It's not just like it, but in a sense of technical analysis and all that, and trading, it's just like the stock market if you look at it that way. So like pretty much how America says we need to put our money in stocks, I also think we need to put our money in the foreign exchange market. Because if you know how to read charts in stocks, you know how to read charts in the foreign exchange market. It's just you know, it's a little bit different when it comes to what you're trading and where it comes from. But yeah, I think everybody should be in the foreign exchange market, just like we encourage people to put their money in the stock market. It's if you have that knowledge, you can do either or. So that's kind of like, you know, what we want to promote, like the knowledge. So
I think the reason why people were hesitant about Forex is because, like you said, the recruiting. So when it comes to, like, I think when it comes to a brand, the face of the brand is really important.
for sure.
So if you take someone who doesn't have a good reputation, or just like you just give a bad vibe to other people when it comes to putting them, and all of a sudden they're on social media like, invest in this stock, invest in this stock. You know, it's kind of a
Looks
Exactly.
kind of
It's doing
crazy.
it.
Scheming.
Yeah, it's a turnoff. It's like you need that person, you know, for what you're trying to promote.
like everybody can't promote for you.
Exactly.
It just can't happen.
Exactly. So I feel like, you know, those type of recruiters and those type of people kind of ruin the foreign exchange market for a lot of people because, you know, they thought it was gimmicky. They didn't think it was solid. You know, they just thought it was a giant risk, or it was only recruiting. And they didn't think, you know, you could actually make money, or it was something that was legitimate to invest in, which is completely not true.
Exactly.
Because they did not actually focus on the market. They focused on the recruiting. So yeah, Forex, the foreign exchange market, period, got a bad rap. Because just like you said, when a lot of people hear or they think about Forex, that's what they think about. They don't even think about
Exactly.
tapping into a
It
market.
almost became a joke. Well, it didn't almost become a joke. It did become a joke.
Exactly.
almost,
Exactly. That's the sad part. But
And
you know, that's where we come in.
yeah, but it's like one of those things where it's like, okay, like I said, if this person is out there saying invest in Forex, and then the first thing that, you know, a lot of people have heard was, okay, you need this amount of money to invest. And it's like, I already don't trust you, but
Yeah.
I'm trying to learn from you. And then the first thing you ask me is about money. And I'm not saying that's the way, before y'all come in my inbox, I'm not saying that's the way with everybody, nor am I saying Forex is terrible, because I personally don't know. And that's the reason why I don't know, because I know some of the faces that I've seen, and not all, some of y'all trust. But, you know, it just became one of those things where it's like, you know, either you can learn information yourself or you can take it from someone else. But like I said, the face of it kind of pushed everyone away.
Yeah, I agree with that. But yeah, that's what we're trying to mitigate and alleviate here. You know what I'm saying? Like the face of the market. We're trying to be that bridge for everybody. You know, the middleman leads you to the education, leads you to all that. Not recruiting. We're not for that. We make our own money. So
This is such a good informational
Right.
episode.
And
I like
then-
this.
Because like I said, it's like a lot of people are falling into that department when it comes to learning about investing, whether it's crypto or stocks. But I do want to ask you, why crypto? Because if you got to wait on money anywhere, it's definitely cryptocurrency, depending on, from what I've seen. That's
So-
one of those games you got to wait on.
So why crypto? Crypto is booming right now, and it's mainly because it's taking the power away from the Federal Reserve and all of these federal banks. It's taking the power away from them. It's decentralizing currency. So it's also it's scary on their end, but it gives power to us as people because it's like we are controlling this currency that's circulating through an online or a group of online ledgers, which those are pretty much like printouts of all of the transactions that should be or can be accessed publicly. So that's kind of the base of crypto and why it's booming. Another reason, it's an asset. It's something you own. You know, like you get an online wallet and you actually own it. So it's a digital asset that you own. So all of that is kind of like drawing people and also the return percentage in that. Because stocks, I like stocks, but unless you're doing options, like stocks is going to take you a few years, even more. Some people have 10-year playouts. When it comes to crypto and regular foreign exchange currency, it doesn't take that long for a good return. It's not going to take that long.
So, because I just want to, let's go back a little bit. I definitely want to whoever watch this YouTube video or listen to it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, wherever you want to listen to your podcast, I want them to understand fully, at least, or have an idea how to go in. Can you break down? I know because some people will have the question, what is cryptocurrency?
What's cryptocurrency?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in a sense, cryptocurrency is pretty much an encryption. So, all an encryption is I'm in IT, so I'm trying to put this on a basic level and not get really deep. But encryptions protect our information. They're like kind of like lines of code, pretty much, something like that. So they protect our information. So that's where the base value of cryptocurrency comes in, because if you look around and you watch the news and you pay a little bit of attention, you see all of these security breaches when it comes to people's information. Like it's almost every week, or it is every week. If you go to a certain website, it'll like list all of the security breaches. So that's why encryption is so important, because it's what protects us from these breaches, from people busting into these databases and stealing your information and, buying a car on your credit card or anything else overseas, domestically, anywhere. So that's where the main value comes in cryptocurrency. It's an encryption, and it's linked to an actual digital currency that you can own yourself. But on a base level, yeah.
So I know I said that was the last question, but I got last one. This is the last one, seriously. Okay, so I have to ask this question.
Yeah.
When to hold and when to sell? Because what makes you? Because when you plan with investing or even the crypto, you gotta have some kind of confidence, or you gotta be optimistic about it.
Exactly. When to buy, when to sell. On a basic level, you want to buy low and you want to sell high.
And it's straight to the point. That seems.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's so. It's hard because
that's
at the
on a
end of the
basic
day,
level, but yeah. You have to actually get in the charts, learn supply and demand, and all of these concepts, like to actually know. But again, that's why I wanna push this education and this information, because it'll tell you exactly when to get out. So you're just not out there in open water with a trade like, oh, I wonder if this is gonna go up or this is gonna go down. No, you'll actually know, or you'll have some kind of idea when the market is gonna react at certain prices, at certain levels. You'll learn and you'll know all this. So that's one of the things, that's why we're pushing this, because we want people to know and to have more control over their trading and over their investments.
That's why I personally like using Robinhood.
Yeah.
For now, like I said, I'm just starting. It's because, they allow you to, and I think public do it too. And I know it just allows you to, you don't have to spend so much money when it comes to investing in it as people think.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless you go on Apple or something. I think they're like $121 a share right now. And
yeah.
Robinhood, boo.
I mean, I'm not educated enough to tell you what's a good one or not. But
Ameritrade is a major player, but like Robinhood is very good for beginners, and I like what they did.
You said Ameritrade?
Ameritrade, yeah.
Okay.
TD Ameritrade, for major players.
All right, well, tell them the name of the business one more time, man.
Cash Clowns FX. You can find us on Facebook at that name. You can find us on IG. ccfx.teachable is our website for education, for everyone who wants to learn, for everyone who wants more power over their investing. Find us, reach out to us, we'll help you.
And with that being said, man, this is another educational moment on Juice 901. Food for thought. Man, if you have any questions, hit us up on Instagram. Hit Cash Clown. Hit Cash Clown up on Instagram with any questions, man. Like I said, what's 9 times out of 10 when y'all ask us, I'm just gonna forward it to them and then have them answer, because, like I said, it's not my cup of tea right now. Not cup of tea, but cup of specialty.
It will be.
I'm working on it. So I will be also asking questions to Cash Clown. So like I said, man, if y'all have any questions, hit us up on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. YouTube comments, wherever you want to hit us up, man. Make sure y'all check out Juice 901 on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, anywhere you listen to podcasts. And thank you for watching Juice 901. Who got the juice?
We got the juice.
Let's get it, Juice 901.
Keep the peace.